China's Shandong aircraft carrier entered the Philippine archipelagic waters. It was first spotted on April 22 and got as close as just 2 nautical miles from Babuyan Islands. It was accompanied by 6 other warships and 2 support vessels. The Naval Forces Northern Luzon and the AFP Northern Luzon Command immediately deployed maritime assets to monitor and radio the Chinese warships, but there was no response.
While the normal procedure is for warship or foreign ship to reply, there are some instances na hindi sumasagot ang mga ito. This is one particular instance that the Shandong carrier battle did not give any reply. At the moment, it was challenged.
According to the Philippine Navy, this is the first time that a Chinese aircraft carrier has come this close to the country's coastline. Its sailing was expeditious and it was last monitored 115 nautical miles east of Santa Ana, Cagayan.
It is within our territorial waters, but we cannot say for certain if they pose a real threat because their passage was expeditious.
Despite rising tensions and various incidents in the West Philippine Sea, diplomatic efforts continue to be the consideration. This includes the ongoing push for a South China Sea Code of Conduct. According to Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo, all of ASEAN member states are hoping it will be finalized by next year, when the Philippines will be the host country of the ASEAN Summit. China is said to be among the countries with a commitment to the development of the South China Sea Code of Conduct, with the goal of reaching a unified consensus under its framework.
It's contentious in the sense that there are issues that need to get the consensus of all countries. But as the President said, we still have to address important issues such as the scope of the code, also the nature of the code and its relation also to the declaration of the code principles adopted in 2002 on the South China Sea. Well, we're all politically committed to achieving having a code by next year, but we'll see. We'll try our best.
Meanwhile, Philippine officials in China continue to monitor the situation of 3 Filipinos arrested for alleged espionage. The government has extended assistance to the families of the Filipinos from Palawan.
Kasi nawalan ng hanap buhay yung kanilang mga mahal sa buhay na nandun nga sa China at naaresto. Medyo mahirap kasi yung pamilya, no? Hindi ito middle class.
The NSC also asserts that the arrests were questionable and that the supposed confessions by the 3 Filipinos who were beneficiaries of a sisterhood agreement scholarship program between Palawan and Hainan province appeared to be scripted.
Ang balita ko, nagdadalawang isip ng ibang mga local government units. They're reviewing their sisterhood agreements with China kasi tinan mo naman to, no? Yung beneficiaries mismo ng sisterhood agreements ang pinagbibintangang espiya ng Pilipinas.
Patrick De Jesus from the National TV for a new and better